Hey guys, my name is Bethany and I am very excited to be here with you today. And obviously, the person that's sharing this with you, they're really excited too. So 9.5 years ago, I got introduced to this industry. At that time, I was a nurse. I was an RN. I worked in the operating room. I owned a photography studio. I was doing the studio full time. I was nursing part time, and my son Braden had just turned 2. So I was super busy. But I got introduced to the industry and I got really fired up about it. And guys, it completely changed my life. We built massive organizations, have had lots of fun, created lots of friendships, and created a very, very substantial income that has just changed my entire life. Well, my husband and I got pregnant and had a baby in January of 2016. And we were actually a few months ago looking to lose some baby weight. Yes, he was looking to lose baby weight too. He was a good husband and he gained that weight right along with me. So we were actually looking to get rid of some of that weight. And a friend of ours invited us to see Evolv Health. And guys, we got so fired up about what we saw, about the products, about the hope movement, that my husband and I knew that we absolutely had to be a part of what these guys were doing. So I'm going to talk to you guys today and introduce you to the hope movement and show you why we are so excited. We are providing innovative solutions to the world's biggest problems. So a lot of people would ask, what is the world's biggest problem? Well, the world's biggest problem is malnutrition. It's the #1 reason for disease, disability, and death. Over 6 million children die each year from malnutrition-related issues. So here's the thing, being a nurse, being in that space, I always wanted to help people, and I saw that these guys were wanting to help people as well, and they wanted to eradicate childhood malnutrition. So here's the deal. Can we all agree right now that it's going to take funding and money to eradicate childhood malnutrition? Yeah, of course it will. Well, here's how we're going to do it. See, the face of malnutrition has changed. The classic face of malnutrition is the typical third world country, children dying of starvation. And that's legitimate because 1.2 billion people have too little access to good quality food. But the new face of malnutrition is that 1.4 billion people have too much access to poor quality food. See, they don't have enough access to good quality food. And here in the Western world, we have too much access to poor quality food. So the way that we're going to fix the classic face of malnutrition is by helping people with the new face of malnutrition. So I'm going to introduce you guys to the Hope Movement. And here's the 3 things that we're going to talk about today. #1, we're going to talk about rebooting your health. Okay, all of this is going to make sense as I talk. But you will understand what rebooting your health means. And I'm just telling you guys, my husband and I have done that. We are fired up about the results that we've had with this company and with our health. The other thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is making a difference. I know everybody here wants to help people and you guys want to make a difference. So I'm going to talk to you about that too. And the third thing I'm going to talk to you about is how to live the life of your dreams with our reward model that's built on profit and also built on purpose. So what has gotten us to this place where we have this new face of malnutrition, of unhealthy eating, unhealthy living? Why are we as a society more unhealthy today than we have ever been in our country's history? Well, it's because of inflammation. Inflammation is caused by poor nutrition and toxins. As a matter of fact, in 2004, Time magazine named inflammation the silent killer. It destroys your gut health, compromises your immune system, and that chronic inflammation can actually affect and cause diseases in your body. Diseases that you guys know, from heart disease, you name it. Inflammation is the culprit of that. So guys, being a nurse, I can tell you this was a big deal and it really caught my attention. And the problem, the reason that we've gotten here, the reason that we have poor nutrition and toxins is because of our modern diet. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but 90 cents out of every dollar that is spent on food is spent on processed food. And here's the thing, when we think of processed food, typically we think of fast food restaurants, right? But you think, well, I don't necessarily eat at fast food restaurants. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't know if you've ever been told this by a health coach, but I've been told multiple times that when you go to the grocery store, you should shop the perimeter of the grocery store. What I mean by that is not going down any of the middle aisles. So think about it. The perimeter is your fruits, your vegetables, meats, dairy, eggs, right? That's the perimeter of the grocery store. And if you guys can stick to that on a regular basis, you're eating a fairly healthy diet. But if you go down the middle aisles, typically it's processed food that's full of sugar, it's full of chemicals, synthetically made chemicals, artificial sweeteners, and it's all designed for profit. And what it's created is this unhealthy triangle. See, everybody you know falls within these three categories. They're either overweight, sick, or tired. And the reason that I know that is because 69% of U.S. adults are overweight or obese. 69%. 50% of U.S. adults are living with chronic conditions. That means 1 out of every 2 people that you know, 50% of the people in your cell phone are living with some sort of chronic condition. And 75% of the U.S. workforce claim they're too fatigued to do their work. So guys, it's created this unhealthy triangle, and we want to help people fix that problem. But here's my question. What if the solution to feeling better has been on this planet all along? See, I believe that God gave us everything we need on this planet to heal our bodies naturally, but it's ours and science's job to find it. You guys are looking at the screen right now and you see an aloe plant and you also see a red sugar beet. I'm going to talk to you about 2 of nature's most amazing ingredients. First, let's talk about the aloe plant. See, aloe, and I don't know if you guys had this grandmother. We've always known for years, right, that aloe could heal you. Because I don't know if y'all had the same grandmother as me, but I can close my eyes and I can walk into my Nana's kitchen, and on the right-hand side of her sink was an aloe plant. And if I cut myself or burn myself, she would break off a part of that aloe plant. She'd rub it on that wound, and by the next day it was healed. What we didn't know until the 1980s is what part of the aloe plant was the healing part. And what scientists found was that it was a polysaccharide chain called ace-mannan. And that ace-mannan was the actual healing part of the aloe vera gel. And so scientists figured out how to stabilize that ace-mannan. And as many of you know, you guys can go buy aloe products pretty much anywhere. And it really helps people. There are unbelievable stories of people that have taken aloe and how much it's helped them. But what we didn't know until our new process was developed in 2016, specifically for us and the Hope movement, is which part of that polysaccharide chain was the most healing. And what they found was that it was a sugar called mannose. And mannose is found in one other place that's very, very familiar, and that is in women's breast milk. So we all know that breastfed babies are the healthiest and their immune systems are the best. And one of the major reasons for that is because women produce massive amounts of mannose when they're pregnant, and then they produce it in their mammary glands when they're breastfeeding. So babies get everything they need to support their immune system. Here's my question. Wouldn't it be cool if you guys could get that now as adults? Well, guess what? You can. With our product, you absolutely can. So ace-mannan is the most researched molecule on the planet. And guys, we have the best of the best. And ours is 5 to 15 times more potent than any other aloe on the planet. And let me ask you, if you could help your immune system, do you think that would help the rest of your body? If you were having any kind of issue, would helping your immune system help the rest of your body heal? And the answer is absolutely yes. And the other ingredient that you guys see there on the screen is called betadine. Betadine is found very potent in the red sugar beet. It's actually the red part of the red sugar beet. And it is known as nature's #1 anti-inflammatory. So you can eat beets. I don't know about y'all. I'm not crazy about beets. I don't want to eat beets. But we have called Limitless it's on the bottom of the screen there. We have a patented process with our company only. We own the patent, where we cold water extract betadine from the red sugar beet. And when you guys take one of our Limitless pills, it is the equivalent of eating 500 cooked beets. Y'all, I'm not eating 500 cooked beets. Okay, I'm just going to tell you. But I do take my Limitless every morning. And I'm just telling you guys, we're having unbelievable results. People that have had chronic aches in their knees, their back, guess what? They're not having those anymore. Their inflammation is massively decreased because of this Limitless. And we just have unbelievable stories. And then you guys also see on the screen our Immune, and that's our aloe product. Again, I told you it's 5 to 15 times more potent than any other Ace Mannan on the market. Guys, we are having so many awesome stories of people that are already healing their immune system, healing their gut from the inside out with these two products, and they're having remarkable results. So remember that unhealthy triangle? Guys, here's the deal. At Evolv, we have products that help everybody in that unhealthy triangle. So for everybody you know that's overweight or obese, we have products that help reignite their fat-burning metabolism. We have products that help them lose weight, low in sugar. Our Evolv Life Bar, guys, it is awesome. It tastes great. We have 2 flavors. We have dark chocolate crunch and blueberry pomegranate. These bars are great. They're meal replacements. They are 100% non-GMO, mainly organic, 100% gluten-free. And guys, I'm just telling you, my baby eats one of these bars every single morning for breakfast. She loves them, and I love it because I know she's getting all the nutrition she needs in a day. The other product we have for weight loss is our Evolv Shake. They taste great. Guys, I've tasted all kinds of shakes on the market. I do not like shakes. I'm just telling you. But these are great. We have vanilla and chocolate, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavors, very low in sugar. Guys, I'm just telling you, our shakes are great. For everybody you know that's sick, remember 1 out of 2, every 2 people that you know has a chronic condition. For everybody you know that's sick, we have our Limitless and our Immune, which I've taught you about already. And we also have our Evolv Daily, which is our daily vitamin that is made out of fermented fruits and vegetables. It's all bioavailable, so it's not synthetically made in a lab like most vitamins are. And it has pre and probiotics in that Evolv Daily. So love the Evolv Daily Vitamin. For everybody you know that's tired, which I think everybody here could say, I could use more energy, right? We have our Fix and our Fuel. These are actually powders that go into a bottle of water, and they increase energy at the cellular level. It's not adrenal energy. When you guys drink something like over the counter, or you go and buy one of those energy drinks over the counter, you are getting adrenal energy. So you get a really big high and then you get a really big crash. With us, it's sugar-free, nothing artificial. And here's what's cool. It has everything that you need to increase your energy cellularly by 64%. So love our Fix and Fuel. We like to have them together. We call it a Fixel when you have them together. Our Fix is really good because it also helps decrease your stress levels. It also helps lower your cortisol levels, which is the fat storing hormone. So those are our 7 products with Evolv Health. And y'all may be saying, well, I have friends that are really in shape and they don't need to lose weight. Perfect. That's not what we're all about. We're all about healthy living, not just about weight loss. And we have programs designed specifically for athletes as well. So they reboot as well. So we're really fired up about having our athletes really work out with our program and just having a lot of results with that. So what should you do? You should reboot your health. That's what you should do. We have a reboot kit, and this is what my husband and I did when we saw Evolv a few months ago. We got a reboot kit each. And here's why. Number 1, it wasn't about us spending more money than we were already spending. It was replacement spending. And it had 5 of the 7 products in that reboot kit, including that Limitless and that Immune that I was talking to you about. That's included. So you get 5 of our 7 products. You replace 56 meals in a 28-day period. You replace a natural energy drink every single day. You get the Limitless and Immune for $10 a day. And guys, come on, let's be real. If you're going out for breakfast or going out for lunch every day like most people do who work, you are spending way more than $10 a day on your food. When Marty and I did this, we actually cut our grocery bill in half. It was amazing. So guys, we have people that are going, this is great. I'm spending less on groceries. I'm actually spending less money the month that I reboot than what I would spend if I wasn't rebooting. So what do we think you should do? You should absolutely do the 28-day reboot and reboot your health. And then after that, we'll decide which products you really like, the ones you can't live without, and we'll make sure we get you those products on your auto ship. So now I want to talk to you guys about how to make a difference. See, I told you the 3 things we're going to talk about is 1, how to reboot your health, but number 2 was how to make a difference. See, I didn't understand what social business meant. Actually, when Marty and I went and met the owners, they said, we're the first and only social business network marketing company and social business nutrition company. And I said, I'm a country girl from Tennessee. You're going to have to explain to me what that means. And this is what they said, that social business leverages the power of the marketplace to solve the world's biggest problems. They said, Bethany, we're a social business 3.0. And I said, okay, again, English, help me out here. Social business 2.0 is Tom's Shoes. And I know most of you have heard of Tom's Shoes. It is a buy one, give one model. When you guys buy a pair of Tom's Shoes gives a pair of shoes to a child in need. They've given over 55 million pairs of shoes away. So that's social business 2.0. We have created the first and only social business 3.0. And here's what it is. You can look at the screen and see that number 1 of 3.0 is products that solve the world's problems. I think we can all agree that the Limitless and Immune could solve a lot of problems around the world for people. The 2 of 3.0 is the buy one, give one, which is what Tom Shoes has done, right? But the 3 is what we've created. And that's by taking the first 2, putting them together and creating a massive entrepreneurial opportunity where people like me and you can create passive income, become debt-free, and live the life of our dreams. So if you guys decide that you want to change your life and change the world, and you want to become a part of our hope movement, and you want to champion the cause through our Buy One, Nourish Two program, because you guys need to understand, this is a buy one, give one. We call it Buy One, Nourish Two. You nourish yourself, and you also nourish a child in need. When you guys eat a bar, you're feeding a child. When you drink a shake, you're feeding a child. When you take Limitless, you're feeding a child in need. So if you guys decide you want to do that, you're going to get an app on your phone called the Hope Tracker. And you're going to be able to see in real time how many servings you've donated by the product that you've bought personally. You're also going to be able to see your ripple or your team. So the people you've shared it with, who they've shared it with, who they've shared it with, and how many children they have fed, and how many people your team has fed as a whole. And then you'll be able to see also the Hope Movement and how many children the company has fed since March 1st of 2016. Guys, it's just awesome to watch every day how many children are getting fed and how many children in need are getting our help. So if you do decide to champion the cause and become a part of our social business, you guys are going to get a social business kit. For $79, you're going to get a kit that has everything you need to start your business, even a video brochure that shows our videos where you can literally just open it up and show anybody anywhere. You don't have to do a presentation. You can literally just show this video brochure to whoever you want. And so when you do that, we're going to help you complete your circle of influence. It's kind of like the building block and the starting point that we have everybody start at with Evolv. So when you have 1 member left and 1 member right, those are people that do the business with you as well, and 3 customers only. And yes, this is a binary system for everybody that understands what that means. It's a 2-team system. So when you do that, you do 1 left, 1 right, and 3 customers only, you're going to complete your circle of influence. You're going to get paid commission on every single one of those people individually. Plus, if you do this in your first 28 days, from now until March 31st, our company is paying an additional $500 bonus for every one of those circles of influence you complete in your first 28 days. We had a woman the other day that did 8 in her first 28 days. So you guys can see that can be a lot of money right up front. And then something also happens that's awesome here at this point, because you have 3 customers only. Once you have 3 customers only or more, we call it 1, 2 free. We take the average auto ship of those 3 customers, and whatever that number is how much free product you get every month. Marty and I get $250 a month in free product because of the 1, 2 free program. So it's just an awesome thing. And if you want to become a social entrepreneur, like you really want to do this in a big way, the key is to help other people complete their circles of influence. And by doing that, you guys can start creating a significant income just part-time and on the side. Anywhere from a couple $100 a week to, you guys can see, up to $5,400 a week or more. It's completely up to you. You decide at whatever level you want to work this at, and we will help you every single step of the way. We have an awesome rewards program from unlimited customer commissions. We have car bonuses. We have lifestyle bonuses. We have trips that are actually part of our comp plan. So we have a trip to Leon, Mexico. If you guys achieve the rank of 5K, which is 5,000 in volume, you and your team in a 4-week period, and complete that circle of influence in your first 28 days, you guys are going to be able to have a trip paid for by Evolv Health, flight, hotel, food, just awesome. We get to go have dinner with the former president and his wife. Then we get to go visit some of the orphanages and actually meet the children face to face that we're feeding. Guys, this trip is unbelievable. We call it our impact trip because it's going to make such an impact on your life to be able to look at the kids that you're feeding every single day. So let's get started. If you just want to be a customer with us, please, we think everybody should do our products. If nothing else, make sure you get your Limitless and your Immune. But we think everybody should do the full reboot. Take the 28 days, reboot your health. Your body deserves it. You deserve it. So take that replacement spending for $10 a day and let's reboot your health. But if you guys decide you want to live your dreams and you want to become a social business entrepreneur, you guys can get your product. You can also get the business kit for $79. And here's the deal. Consider a pro, elite, or a champion kit. The person that's sharing this with you can go over those in detail with you. But my husband and I started with a champion kit. And the reason that we did is because we wanted people to be able to get our product instantly. So Marty, that comes with 4 kits. Marty and I each rebooted, and then we were able to give a kit to somebody. If they got started, we could hand them a kit and have their kit shipped back to us. So if you guys are going to do business and you really want to make this work, don't you think if you want to make $1,000 a month, you should probably spend $1,000 one time? Yeah, absolutely. And if you can't do that, no big deal. Get your reboot, get your business, and let's get you started ASAP. Guys, I am so excited to be part of such an unbelievable company and an unbelievable movement. To date, Marty and I and our team has fed right at 250,000 children in 4.5 months. We are so excited about what we're doing. We've made tens of thousands of dollars already, but more importantly, we have people on our team, a lot of people on our team that have made hundreds, even thousands of dollars in a very short amount of time. And they're feeding kids all along the way. Guys, we are so excited to be a part of the Hope Movement. We are so excited for you to become one of our preferred customers. And because here's the deal, if you don't want to do the business with us, no big deal at all. But you should for sure have our products because we have the best of the best on the market. And if you want to do the business, you're going to have a group of people that are going to help you every single step of the way. Guys, we are in the beginning phases of the Hope Movement. There is no better place to be in business. Timing-wise is key. Timing in business is everything. And you could not be here at a better time. I look forward to seeing all of you guys soon. I look forward to seeing your impact on the world. And I look forward to seeing how many kids you feed along the way. Love you guys. See you soon.